Good morning. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. We have a jam-packed show for you this morning. And today we've got a guest in the studio who literally helps you keep people alive. Are you kidding me? That's the truth, my friends. And if you ever planted a tree, put in a fence, built a deck, dug a hole, anything bigger in your backyard or anywhere bigger than a coffee can, this segment, my friends, is for you. Joining me is Craig D'Agostini from Miss Dig 811. It's Michigan's call before you dig service. And for our Philadelphia and Pennsylvania listeners this morning, stick with us because the same system runs in your state through PA One Call. Same 811 number as well. Same free service, same rules. So, Craig, welcome to the show, my friend.
Well, thank you for having me, Adam. Good morning.
Awesome. So, Craig, let's just go through. Let's get the 1 minute version. What is Miss Dig 811 and what problems does it solve?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So Miss Dig 811 is a Michigan nonprofit corporation that operates as the underground utility safety notification system for the entire state. So we operate this ticketing system that notifies facility owners when excavation will be occurring near their underground facilities. It lets them know that they need to mark their facilities to avoid personal injury or damages to facilities. Now, one misnomer is Miss Dig doesn't actually go out and mark those lines. The facility owners, once notified by Miss Dig, they are responsible for going out and marking the lines. That's just a prevalent misnomer a lot of people don't realize. So
you guys administrate it and then send the requests out to the individual, right, the gas company, the electric company, and all that.
We're the center cog in the wheel, and we know we communicate between the facility owners and the excavators to make sure everyone's safe and their infrastructure and property and environment is safe as well. We provide this service for free, 24/7 to homeowners, excavators, municipalities, utilities. And the ticketing system works through our online system at missdig811.org.
So someone wants to go, they could dial on their phone 811.
That's right.
They can go online and type in MISSDIG811.org.
That's right.
And then you can do completely everything online.
That's right. Yep. It's simple and easy and free.
Keep it simple, right?
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. So here's a question that every homeowner wants to know. What does it cost for the homeowner to have utilities flagged?
So the good news is it's a free service and it's 24/7. So if you're putting in a fence, planting a tree, planting a shrub,
right?
You need to call us, call Miss Dig. It's free. It's easy. You put in a ticket. Once you tell us where the activity is going to happen, it's our job to notify the folks who own these facilities underground.
Sure.
We let them know, hey, there's a project going on in your area. You should go ahead and mark your lines. They go out, mark their lines. And when the project begins, it's done safely and without injury or damage.
Okay. You know what? And that's the best thing. Because if you think about it, if you always see on the news every year, someone's digging, they hit a power line and, all of a sudden there's chaos. They're digging, they hit a gas line and they evacuate the area. Homeowners don't know better. If you're hiring a contractor and he's building a room addition, he's about to do the footings. That is a part where you need to have the contractor call Miss Dig, right?
That's right. So if you're doing the project yourself, call us or go online. But if you have a contractor doing the work, you need to let them know or make sure that they're calling Miss Dig or going online and placing the ticket with us as well. It's a really good point.
So everybody who's listening right now, if you are going to hire a contractor, make sure you ask the contractor or tell them, hey, are you calling Miss Dig? Now, professional contractors are like, yeah, it's automatic. But there are contractors who say, oh, we're just putting in fence posts.
Absolutely.
It's in your backyard. We'll never hit anything. Don't worry. As soon as you hear that, run, my friends, because it's so dangerous. You just don't realize plumbing, electrical, gas, everything, phone lines. Can you imagine? I would rather them hit a gas line than hit my internet line.
Yeah, right. Like it's critical. Everything's critical for us.
You can blow off the whole neighborhood, and then everyone's like, "What's going on here?" And then everyone's mad.
That's so right. And there's a lot of reasons to call Miss Dig. One is it's the law.
Sure.
So Public Act 174 was passed in Michigan, and it requires anyone who's breaking ground.
Yeah.
They need to contact Miss Dig, put in a ticket, and we need to mark those lines. So one, it's the law, but even more importantly, what we talked about earlier, the results of not calling Miss Dig, which is damage to property, damage to people. We want to avoid that. We see too much of that. And so for safety, and then lastly, it's free and easy. So there's really no
The best
real
part,
reason not to call us.
And that's the thing, that it makes it so that the service is easily processed. So for everyone out there, if you ever like drive around, you see spray painted lines that are red, yellow, green, or whatever colors, blue, or you see flags in the ground. As a kid, I grabbed those flags and was throwing them.
We don't want that.
Yeah, don't be doing that, friends. But those colors literally identify what's underground.
That's right. So if it's a red flag, it's an electric line. If it's an orange flag, it's telecommunications, cable, fiber. If it's blue, it's water. If it's yellow, it's gas, petroleum. So we designate the type of service with the flags as well. And we really do ask our homeowners, don't pull those. If you see those flags, even if they're there for a while, don't pull them. Call us at 811 or go online to misdig811.org, and we can check the ticket and see if the lines still need to be marked.
Perfect.
But don't pull the flags out on your own. Call us first.
Exactly. We're talking with Craig D'Agostini from Miss Dig 811. If you're thinking of hiring a contractor, if you're thinking of doing your own work and you're digging anything below 10, 12 inches, below surface level, you have to call Miss Dig. In fact, my question to you, Craig, is how far ahead do I need to call before I start digging? It's like a weekend project, so you need to give them 3 days.
3 days.
72 hours. So if you call on a Friday, it's really Monday, Tuesday. It's not, you don't really count the weekend.
Yeah,
right?
That's right. But I want to clarify as well, but even when the 3 days is up, you still have to check online that the facility owner has actually marked the line. So when you get a ticket, when you put in a ticket, you check positive response. So
I like that.
So you go in, and before you dig, you just have to see what the facility owner has said. Hopefully they've said, we've marked the lines, you're good to go. You'll be able to see that when you go into your ticket online. Sometimes there's an issue and you need to wait. So the only time you can go ahead and complete your project is when you get that positive response from the facility owner. Of course, we just want to make sure the lines have been marked properly before we go ahead and break ground.
And that, that's a smart way to do it. And I think that's great. Miss Dig is a statewide service.
Yep.
So you're doing this all over the state.
Yep.
That seems like a lot of business, especially when the economy is booming or the construction industry is booming. Roads are always in Michigan. They're always doing that. So are we talking like hundreds of tickets a day? Where are we at with the volume of tickets?
I'll just give you an example. Since 1970, we've done over like 26 million tickets. So we're talking thousands, tens of thousands. The traffic is incredible. Are you going to
hit 1 million tickets this year?
Not quite, but I don't have the exact number, but it surprises people when we tell them how many tickets we process. Each day,
75,000 a month.
And we also quality control tickets. We also review tickets to make sure our system's working properly. Are the tickets being filled out completely? And that's done manually right now. But with the help of AI and technology, we'll be actually not doing that manually anymore. So we'll be able to check tickets quicker, ensure accuracy, and decrease damages even more over the next few years using technology.
You mentioned technology, but you mentioned AI, and with artificial intelligence and the applications that it could implement or impact on Miss Dig, and then create a safer environment. It seems to me what a perfect match. But AI can impact many ways. Like, obviously, I'm thinking AI where it's going to automatically tell the homeowner, here's a picture from the satellite and here's the lines.
Right.
But really, AI starts with, did the ticket get requested properly?
Yeah, you could use AI, or you can use or using certain rules, your ticketing rules, and you can set up automatic ticket review, and AI can be a part of that, where you're not manually looking at tickets all day. You're actually having the computer review tickets. And
homeowners need to be able to keep it simple. Dial 811, say, here's my address, and then have it be automated. In the background for Miss Dig and all the staff, it's okay. We have so many requests coming in. Let AI generate and review and quickly go through everything, and then flag the ones that aren't properly installed or implemented, and then allow it to move smoother, which then creates faster results.
Yeah, and AI is one part of it.
It's only one part
of it, but there's so many technological advances that are really helping us do our job better. In fact, we're going to be revamping our website as well as our mobile app.
Yeah.
And we're going to be adding some functionality that our stakeholders are just going to love. One of our big goals for Misdig is to really get the system all GIS capable, meaning we can see through GIS what this project is all about visually.
And GIS is the global, is the GPS
global satellite
satellite
identification system. Yes.
And that's coming.
It's coming, and eventually the goal is to get our system all GIS capable, and that also can use AI technology so that people can visualize the project and actually get that information visually, which we feel is more efficient and safer.
All right, and as we wrap up, Uber, DoorDash, they can find your house with the food, drop a pin. Why not be able to drop all the pins for all the gas and then just have it
That
done?
Uber example is great. Up front, it's so easy. You don't need a tutorial, but there's a lot going on in the background.
Oh, of course.
And that's the key. That's the way our systems works, and we'll get even better over the next few years.
Craig D'Agostini, 811 Miss Dig. I want to thank you for coming on the show today, and we'll look forward to having you back. And we're going to go out in the field soon, you and I, to check out and let everyone see.
We want to show visually how it works in the field. Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. My name's Adam Helfman. Keep it locked in here. If you're planning on a home show, guess what? We have all the questions we want you to ask and the questions they don't want you to ask. My name's Adam Helfman. This is Hire It Done, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. And guess what? It's remodeling season. And if you're planning on a project, it's important to understand this. If you're thinking about home improvement this year, a new kitchen, a bathroom, remodel, windows, siding, roofing, handyman, if you want clean water, anything around your house, a deck, you name it, the home show is always hands down one of the smartest places you can spend an afternoon. And it's all under one roof. You get dozens, sometimes hundreds of contractors. In fact, this year is the biggest one right now. And you get the product demonstrations, and you get to talk, and this is the most important part, my friends, you get to talk to the real experts. Kick the tires, touch the granite, see the shingles, the siding, anything you need, and get it done properly. But here's the catch. If you walk into a home show without a plan, well, you're going to leave with a tote bag full of pens and a headache. So today I'm going to have you and give you the game plan, okay? And joining me is Elizabeth Wyss. Wise. I can never in my whole life. You know what? Shame on me. I'm definitely going to the wrong place when I pass. I never get it right. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And it's the Novi Home Show.
The Novi Home Show.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And welcome back.
Thank you. We're excited. It's a packed show, Adam. 350 plus exhibitors, 8 full manufactured and modular homes. The 2 Detroit Lions are coming on Saturday.
Oh,
you
really?
You can enter to win Tiger tickets. You can win $50 gift cards at the door. There is so much going on. And if you have, like you said, any project planned this year, this summer, this spring, come to the home show.
Right. And for everyone out there, this home show advice that we're giving, obviously from a pro right now, goes and implies everywhere. We just happen to have here in the metro area, the biggest home show, the most popular and the longest running home show. Yes. There's always popping up home shows. And I just want to make it very clear. This is the official home show, the one that is the benchmark where everyone else compares themselves to. So I want to make sure we're on the same page. Nice. Is it right to say that?
I mean, it is the biggest and the best and the longest.
And always has been.
Locally owned and operated by the Home Builders Association of Southeastern Michigan. Who knows residential construction better than us?
And I've been coming to that home show for over 50 years. Isn't that crazy?
No.
Yeah.
Couldn't have.
Yeah, right. Exactly. My Botox is working. We can tell. So, okay. So let's people like to Google, they want to do this.
Sure.
The home show, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's give everyone the hours first.
Right. So Friday, it's noon to 7. Saturday, it's 10 to 7. And Sunday, it's 10 to 5. And there's everything. If you have questions about gardening, we've got a seminar stage that's led by MSU Extension, the biggest kept secret in Michigan, unfortunately. The Michigan Nursery and Landscape Association, the North Oakland Wild Ones will be there to talk about pollinator gardens. Yourself, Mr. Adam Helfman, will be
I'll be there. That's
every
correct.
day doing a seminar. So there's questions and answers, Q&A. WJR Inside Outside guys will be there Saturday, Sunday, doing live
great
broadcasts
information
as well,
as
right?
always.
With their partners. We have all of your questions. And we have all of the vendors. So you can, if you're looking for a woman-owned business or a veteran-owned business, small company, large company, we have them. Talk to them, interview them. Instead of bringing them to your house first, interview them there and then bring them to your home.
That's the best thing, because most home improvement is in-home sales, obviously.
Yep.
And it can be intimidating, it can create anxiety, and of course this is an opportunity for the homeowners to go out and meet and find a few, because you may go to the Novi Home Show and you say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, and the contractor's like, oh, I'd love to help you out, but we're 3, 4, 5 months backed up. You're like, ooh, I want to do this now. Keep the name of that contractor. However, you might want to
keep talking.
And there's always new contractors to do this. And so that's the best way. We're talking with the Novi Home Show.
I know, Elizabeth, just say it.
We're talking with Elizabeth Wyss.
Good job.
Okay, got it. Good. And we're giving away tickets this hour. So I want everyone to know right now, text your name and the words Hire It Done to the following phone number, 248-202-7300, and you'll win 2 tickets. We're not even winning. We're giving you 2 tickets.
There you go.
So it's, again, 248-202-7300. Text the words Hire It Done, and we obviously have to have your name, and you'll get 2 tickets. Don't give any. It's an automated system, so there's no phone calls, obviously. And those tickets will be at will call?
They will. Yep.
Okay.
With their name
perfect.
on them. Yep.
So there you go, friends. That's saving you money, courtesy of Hire It Done. And of course, you said something earlier about the MSU extension. People don't realize the value.
They don't,
that.
and they don't understand the depth of the extension. It's 4-H, it's gardening tips. They have a hotline that you can call with gardening tips. It's every time I listen to them, I think, oh my gosh, why am I not paying more attention? They have all the answers, and it's a free service.
That's the best part. It's like Miss Dig. People don't know, oh, I didn't know anything about that.
I was fascinated by the Miss Dig information. I can't wait to get him to the show.
Yeah,
he such valuable information.
They need to branch out, and you know what? They're making the right moves to do that. So we're talking about going to the home show. If you're thinking of renovating, or by the way, if you just have yellow fever, right, and you just want to get out of the house with the rain we've had, the cold weather, it's all the up-down weather. This is the perfect opportunity for you to get out of the house. And you said a couple of the Detroit Lions will be there?
Yep. Isaac Tesla and Malcolm Rodriguez will be there Saturday from noon to 2, thanks to Matrix Basement. They're going to be handing out signed autographs. They'll take selfies with you. Speaking of yellow, yucky weather, we have 10 huge, beautiful landscape displays. If you're even thinking about landscaping, or maybe you're not, but you're looking for inspiration, wander the landscape section in between all of these beautiful manufactured and modular homes. It's going to be it's always 70 and sunny in a home show, but who doesn't want to walk landscaping with beautiful flowers and trees and pavers and everything that you would love to have in your backyard?
And that's really smart. So if you're into gardening, if you look at your outside, and if you've listened to like my spring checklist, and I tell everyone, start at the street and look at your house and walk around it, you see things wrong. Guess what? Make this list. Go to the home show. You got free tickets today. Again, 248-202-7300. Text that, the word Hire It Done, obviously, with your name, and we will have 2 free tickets waiting for you at will call at the show. Now, the Novi Home Show is now called the Vibe.
It's called the Vibe Credit Union. Yep. The Vibe Credit Union Showplace changed names in January. It was Suburban Collection Showplace. It's now the Vibe. So if you're going to set your GPS, set it to the Vibe and not Suburban Collection Showplace.
Even better. Is the GPS updated enough?
It is.
Probably is. Yeah.
It is, yes.
Everyone knows that we call it the home show. You can type in the Novi Home Show and it gets you there quicker.
Well, there you go.
That's the best way to do it. And then you said there's manufactured homes. I love walking through those, and I always marvel at how do they get them into the place, and they look like they were built custom right there.
It's fascinating. I love watching it. They're going to move in Monday morning. They have 12 sections for these 8 homes, and they zip them together and drywall them and finish the roofing, and you would never know that they came in sections. Right. They're beautiful, built-in controlled environments. If you're even thinking about like seniors, if you're thinking about moving to Florida and how can I do that affordably, look at manufactured housing. Absolutely.
And so everyone out there, just, I mean, but everyone out there, manufactured housing is different than mobile homes, just so you know. Manufactured housing, the benefit, and obviously I grew up in the home improvement business and construction, and I built manufactured housing. It's a controlled environment, like she said. And when I say controlled environment, it's no rain days, there's no snow days. No. It's in a factory.
Built
so
inside.
It's built.
Temperate.
Right. And then they deliver it put it together, do all the quick little detail work, and you have a brand new home built to the quality standards that exceed what code, which is the minimum. It exceeds that and gives everyone a better project. And I got to be honest with you, I think that they're great.
You can have anything you want in there, any finishing, any quartz, any sink, anything, any finishes that you want can be put into a manufactured home that can be put into a regular stick built.
And that's important for anyone else thinking about that. And by the way, the other thing that's a benefit of a controlled environment, believe it or not, you have economies to scale. So the pricing, you'd be surprised to see a house that you would think would be $300,000-$400,000 is probably $150,000, and then you put it on your own lot or whatever, right. And you'd be like, you add it all up, and you're like, wow, I'm really saving some money,
right? And you can put it in a community, or if it's a modular, you can put it on your own lot. Yep, you're absolutely right about the affordability. And even if you're not in the market for one of these homes, they are beautifully, professionally interior designed. And so just to walk through and get those tips and trends about what's current is valuable as well.
Yeah. So we're talking with Elizabeth Wyss from the Novi Home Show. It's this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, April 24th, 25th, and 26th. We're giving away 2 free tickets to everyone who texts 248-202-7300. You'll get 2 tickets. Just put the words "Hire It Done," please, and your name, obviously, because we want to get that. And you'll have 2 tickets waiting for you at will call. And it's a great afternoon. Go Friday. You open at 5 on Friday?
Friday we open at noon.
Oh, noon on Friday. Boy, I'm really losing it today. Noon on Friday. So make an evening out of it. Go there and then go out to dinner after, or the weekends. Obviously, I love it. I'll be there Friday. I'm going to be giving a seminar on how to find a contractor you can trust. I'm going to be doing that on Saturday and Sunday. Go to novihomeshow.com to find the itinerary.
Yep. And if you're unable to text and you want to still get discount tickets, you can go to our website, novihomeshow.com, and get tickets for $3 off. Also, Friday and Saturday after 5, we have a $5 after 5 entry fee. So if you're going to come and then go to dinner, do that.
I like that. And again, text the number 248-202-7300. You'll get 2 tickets, just the words "Hire It Done" in the line, and your name, obviously, so we can leave you 2 tickets and make sure you get that. So you're going to the home show. Let's talk about this, and let's give you guys some of the rules and some of the tips to do that. Benefit number 1 is you get to meet contractors face to face.
Yep.
You're on a neutral ground.
Absolutely.
Obviously, they want to bring you into their booth. They want to show you. So let's use granite or countertops for an example. There's plenty of places there that do those. How about closet organization or bathroom remodeling? Heating, cooling.
Even walk-in tubs, heating, cooling, roofing, siding, windows, doors, garage doors, everything you need from your fence line to your roof line. It's there.
I love that. And again, it gives you the ideas right there. You can look, you can touch and feel. You know, I have homeowners who email me all the time. I want quartz, Adam, but I'm not sure if it's better than marble or not, or granite,
so many questions about
porcelain, right? Flooring, laminate flooring, hardwoods. How about water? You think, oh, it's just water. No, you realize that clean water is one of the biggest things we have going into the future. You have some great water companies there. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Beauchamp.
Beauchamp,
Aqua's there. Yeah.
State Soft. Yep.
And so you'll be able to talk to each one and see who's got what you feel is best for your home and your needs.
Right.
I even what I bought recently? I was obviously I go to all the home shows. I bought the massage chair. I fell for it.
I will not sit in one. Because I don't want to fall in love with it.
I did. Oh, in fact, we're in a relationship. I'm changing my status on Facebook soon.
Awesome.
The zero gravity part of it.
They're so great.
Is just crazy.
Yeah.
And look, I just, if you're thinking about those, you guys got to go. They have all that stuff there. Mattresses, infrared saunas.
We do. We have saunas.
I
we
like
have infrared, but we also have things to decorate your home. This year, we're excited. This show, we're excited. The Brighton Art Guild, wonderful watercolor artists. 20 of them are coming to display and sell their work in a special, in a special gallery section for them. We also have the Michigan Marketplace, which I want to come for windows, or I need roofing, but I want to walk away with something. So go to the Michigan Marketplace and see these fabulous small businesses. Some are one-of-a-kind gifts, really cool stuff. You also see Sensi and 31 and those kind of things, but there's some beautiful wood products in there, some gorgeous handmade things. There's a wonderful company out of Ferndale called Skincare Social Club. She makes
really?
all of her own skincare items.
Oh, wait,
She's
she has the beef.
phenomenal.
Does she have like tallow? I think
I'm not sure she has tallow, but she makes everything. She now has a storefront
Really?
in Ferndale. I love her. I'm so glad that she's going to be there.
I need some skincare.
Skincare Social.
I
Phenomenal.
like that. All right. Well, actually, now you got me intrigued. I'm going to go there. So let's put together a game plan for all the listeners today. Okay. How do you work a home show? So before you go, write down a list of your projects. I mean, be organized, be specific. Replace 12 windows, not maybe windows. The clearer you are, the sharper your conversations with the contractors are going to be. Pictures, amazing idea. Video, take your phone. Everyone's got a smartphone. Just take a few pictures and measurements. Measurements help as well. You'll be able to literally get ballpark figures and quotes if you're there, the more prepared you are.
Oh, yeah.
So don't forget, folks, 248-202-3700.
7300.
Yeah, of course. I've definitely marbles today.
202-7300.
248-202-7300 is the number to text the word Hire It Done and your name, obviously. We are giving you 2 free tickets to this great home show. So you got to write down, take photos, measurements, go online. You have the exhibitor list, right?
Yes. Go to online to the novihomeshow.com, full exhibitor list, our full seminar list. You can find out when Adam is going to be appearing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Everything is there. You'll learn about the Kids Zone. They're going to have make and take activities from the MSU extension on Saturday and Sunday. Thanks to RN Construction for that. Saturday, like we said, you're going to meet the Detroit Lions. And also the Michigan Lottery during the show is going to release some new games for the nation's 250th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Our birthday. So
Very
we're excited
patriotic
for that. Yep.
So that's awesome. So you got your exhibitor list online. Circle the exhibitors you might want to see. But I'm the kind of guy who likes to just go up one aisle, back down, and do that walk. Now, wear comfortable shoes.
Yes.
Plan to spend a few hours there. You're walking on concrete floors, trust me, for a couple hours. But it's super fun. You have vending, so you can sit.
Right.
And
There's
have coffee
concessions. Country Smokehouse will be there.
Yeah.
Hallway Barbecue. The center has concessions.
Oh, they have great baking at the smokehouse.
They do have,
How do I know that?
They do. Yes. They also have great dog bones. My dogs love them.
Bring a little shopping bag or a tote, and you get, because brochures and little giveaways, it adds up pretty quick.
It does.
Now, do you go as far as bringing a portable phone charger? No, but make your phone charged.
Yes. Yep. Because you may want to. So say you want to talk to a contractor or a company and they're really busy and you just can't get to them. You can take a picture of their booth, right? Because they'll have their web information, sometimes their phone number. So absolutely want to bring your phone. We do have some really new products and services. One is, so a couple years ago, I found this company that they cleaned your garbage cans. They come to your house. They have this really cool machine. So I got a text reminder last week and I texted back, you need to be in the Novi Home Show. And they called me. So it's this guy named Manny Lobato, and the company is Natural Sanitation. He started it when he was 19. He now has 3 of these machines. They're like $100,000 machines each.
Is it a franchise or is
it's not? He's 25 years old.
Oh, good for him.
And now he's got this great company and he's going to be at the show. You can see the machine. You can learn about the pricing. Super affordable. I really love this story. It's just talk about entrepreneur. Such a cool story.
You know
Natural
what?
Sanitation.
I kind of like that. Natural Sanitation. I have to reach out to him because it's funny you say that, because recently I looked in my garbage can after I was bringing them back up
they're
for the
so
street.
gross. Yeah.
And I'm like, I need to power wash this sucker.
Yeah. Let them do it. Let Manny do it.
I have a new cat.
Clean it and then they will disinfect it and spray it to prevent bugs and mice and stuff.
Even better.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to do that. I wonder, it's probably worth it. It's inexpensive. So he probably does it once a quarter, a couple times a year, probably.
He has different packages on his website. I think it was $32 for me to have him come out. Like, it was so affordable.
That's amazing. So if you're planning on the home show, my friends, this advice, obviously we want to make sure that it's worth it for you. But again, for 2 free tickets, I'm giving them away. All you have to do is text the number 248-202-7300 and you'll get 2 tickets. You just put Hire It Done in the text and your name, please. And they'll be waiting for you at will call. Again, the show's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Starts Friday noon to
2 to 7.
Yeah, noon.
Saturday 10 to 7, Sunday 10 to 5. And remember, kids under 12 are always free.
Okay, even better.
And it's a family-friendly show. We've got the Lions on Saturday. We've got make and take projects. We have a kids zone where there's games and activities. Mom and dad can chill. The kids can run around and get the wiggles out before they continue on for part of the show. It's just, we really tried to make it be something for everyone.
Which is important. Now, do you ever, for the exhibitors, you've had some exhibitors there that have been there for since the beginning,
legacy vendors,
right?
Right. Italy American Construction, 97 years, right?
For like they've been around forever. And they're
Yes.
always the first angle. I
Yep.
love that.
That's their anchor.
It's so good to see them there.
Yep.
And that's the thing. So, folks, you have legitimate companies there.
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, licensed, insured. You got to make sure you got to do your proper vetting always.
Mhm.
You got to ask the right questions. But this is step one. If you're thinking of a room addition, if you're thinking new pavers, if you want brickwork, if your chimney is falling apart from the bad weather we've had, you've got 3, 4, 5 brick companies there.
Plenty.
That are,
Yep.
and they all want your business. And guess what? It makes sense because now they can compete for you. And now they're not competing just to get your business. They're just competing to get your attention. And then you get to decide. You can just say to them, hey, I'd love to make an appointment for you to come out to my house and measure. Or you can say, you know what? I'm gathering information today, my friends. I've got your brochure and I'd love to call you out when I'm ready.
Right.
Keep it simple. But getting out of the house, going specifically for home improvements makes sense. Like a deck. It's deck season, as we know, and there's some great deck companies there.
I'm partial to RN Construction because they sponsor our kids' activities, but there are plenty of deck companies.
Yeah. And even the guys who make the chairs out of deck material.
Yep. We have a couple of those vendors. We have the poly vendors.
Yeah.
Treasures Forever is going to be there. Micron Outdoor is going to be there. We have a really cool company called Total Comfort Swings.
Oh, wow.
And they're the really cool outdoor swings. They're beautiful. So I'm excited.
I definitely got to go.
There's just so much. Like,
I'm going to be
just
there.
Wander, even when you're wander the landscape, wander the rest of the show, and just let ideas come to you.
That's actually really good advice. So again, get out of the house, my friends. Next Saturday, Friday noon to 7, Saturday 10 to 7, and Sunday 10 to 5. April 24th, 25th, 26th.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is text the number 248-202-7300. You'll get 2 free tickets. Just text the words "Hire It Done" in your name. We've been doing this so long that I have socks in my mouth today, clearly. But hey,
we're excited to give away tickets. Your fans are great.
Thank you.
We're hoping that people come out and come to see your seminars.
Well, at the same time, it helps everyone win. You know what I'm saying? Contractors work really hard. They're there all day long.
Yes,
right.
They are.
So, if you're thinking about it, and that's the thing, we want, if you're just gathering information, that's even the better. It's the best because it may inspire you, like Elizabeth said. But if you have a specific agenda and you're thinking, all right, I'm going to do brick pavers and I'm going to do a deck and I want to do some concrete. Mm-hmm. Okay. You'll have all 3 taken care of. You want a roof, then you maybe got some windows. You want siding, you got it. A generator for your house, plumbing, electrical. Everything's covered from A to Z. Everything within the 4 corners of your lot is taken care of.
Yep.
Which is always a good thing. And that's what I love.
Landscape, your siding, your roofing, everything is there. Yep.
And how many vendors do you have this year?
Over 360.
Now, here's what I will say. I believe, and I try to, at Hire It Done, keep my finger on the pulse of what's going on in our industry. Mm-hmm. And as the show gets bigger, it's a sign of the economy. Sometimes it's like, oh my God, I better start marketing. I better get out there. And sometimes it's like, business is good, but you have to. Sure. So for what I say to people is go out there because there's always deals to be had, but also be leery, say, if I don't sign today because it's the home show, don't have to worry about that. Those guys over there don't do that, but you need to make sure that you're organized, you have your list, and that you're ready. But this year, it's a big home show.
It is a big show. And you know what? So many companies have show specials that even if it's one of those situations where, I'm going to call you, I'm gathering information. When you call them, say, I saw you with the Novi Home Show. Will you honor that pricing? And honestly, most of them will.
Yeah, of course. Right. I always say to every homeowner, listen, after you've met the contractor and you're comfortable and you're ready to go, ask them, say, hey, listen, I reviewed your proposal and I like everything about it, except it's just a hair outside my budget. Can you do better? Yeah. It's all you do is ask if you can do better. It's okay for them to say no.
Always ask.
But it doesn't hurt to ask.
Sure.
And it's okay. So that allows you, the homeowner, to get the best value. But any one of those items is really good. So if you want tickets, don't forget, my friends, 248-202-7300. Type the words "Hire It Done" and your name, and you'll have 2 tickets waiting for you at will call at the Novi Home Show at the Vibe Credit Union Showplace.
Do you like big trucks? Do you like pickup trucks that are decked out?
Yeah.
So Real Truck.
I want a Raptor.
Real Truck
Yeah.
has Calvin Johnson's pickup, and it's going to be in the show.
Really?
And you can sit in it.
Calvin Johnson?
It's beautiful. It's tricked out with everything from Real Truck. It's got gorgeous interior.
Are they a local?
They are. They're in Rochester Hills.
I'm loving that one
South
too as
59.
well. Well, that's fabulous. That's fabulous. Again, so 248-202-7300. Type the words "Hire It Done." You'll win 2 tickets. Remember, it's no phone calls. And then it's the home show this weekend. Coming up April 24th, 25th, and 26th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be there actually giving a seminar on how to find a contractor you can trust. So it'll be very easy for you. And we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to discuss more tips and how to best prepare for the home show this weekend, and use this information for any home show. Again, free tickets also when we come back. My name's Adam Helfman, and this is Hire It Done on the Hire It Done Radio Network. Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. We are talking about the home show this coming weekend, April 24th, 25th, and 26th at the Novi Home Show at the Vibe Credit Union Showplace. It's in Novi, obviously. We have Elizabeth Wyss.
Hi. Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
We're giving away 2 free tickets, and so I'm giving you the number to text to go, so you can save a lot of money.
Save $12.
There you go, $12. And of course, children under 12 are free, right?
Always.
So text the number 248-202-7300. Put the words "Hire It Done," obviously, and your name, please. And you'll get 2 tickets waiting for you at will call. Trust me, my friends. We give a lot of tickets away, but there's a limit. So act now, text now, get it done. If you know someone that wants to go, give them the number 248-202-7300. You'll get 2 tickets. Text the words "Hire It Done," and you'll be all set. So Elizabeth, this show, how many shows a year are there? There's 3?
There's 3: October, January, and March or April, depending on availability center and Easter.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Last year was the end of March. This year it's April.
Okay. And it's the perfect time. The timing for me, I like January too, though. And I like all the 3 days.
I love January because it's the dregs of winter, and it's cold and yucky, and it's 70 and sunny in a home show.
It is. And I like that. But again, here's where you roll your sleeves up, my friends. If you're thinking of renovating your home, you're thinking of getting a good contractor, I recommend you go. There's always good contractors at the home show. It allows you a neutral ground to ask questions, talk, and decide then whether you want to invite them back to your house. You don't have to make an appointment. It's really simple. You can just say to them, "Hey, I'm gathering information. I may want to do a kitchen. I may want to do my closets. I am not sure. I might want to get a generator. I'm gathering information. I'd love to talk to you about it." And, they may say to you, "Hey, where do you live?" "Well, I'm in Livonia." "Okay, great. We have great jobs in Livonia that we can show you that are close by. Go to our website. Here's a coupon." And you just get the conversation. You will know, human nature, you'll know and instinctively know, this is the company I want to work with. And it's up to you. You're in charge as the homeowner. You're the boss. Is that pretty?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. I mean, you decide who comes to your home. And like I said earlier, I want a woman-owned business. I want a veteran-owned business. I want a large national company. I want a small mom and pop, right? I want them to be a friend of Adam Helfman. I want them to be a friend of WJR's Inside Outside Guy. So they're all there. And if you're a contractor and you're listening and you're not there, your competition is. So you really should be.
And that's exactly the best way it is. And again, it's good. Competition is always good, my friends. So if you want tickets, please text 248-202-7300. Put the words "Hire It Done" and your name, and at the will call, they'll be waiting for you for 2 free tickets. And by the way, that's a good savings as well. So Elizabeth, how busy does the show have peak hours? Like you get busy, like you obviously noon and 1, 2, 3 afternoon, or depends?
Yeah, I mean, it does depend. I think Saturday, the all day is going to be strong, especially with the 2 Detroit Lions.
Oh yeah, they'll have lines for them.
The Isaac Tesla and Malcolm Rodriguez.
Matrix Basements, is it?
Matrix Basements, booth number 843. Come and see the Lions. Come say hi, get your pictures taken, wear your jersey.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and it's actually an NFL draft weekend, so you may see more than a few companies who are decked out in their favorite team, if not the Lions.
Oh, that's right. It's actually good advice. And again, it's a perfect weekend to go. And you have all kinds of activities.
All kinds of activities. Yep. So the seminar stage is packed. You're there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for an hour. MSU Extension, Michigan Nursery and Landscaping. New presenter this year is from the North Oakland Wild Ones, and they're going to talk about pollinator gardens. And her presenter's name is Randy Kushner. I'm really excited to have her. She reached out to us earlier this year and talking about, hey, could we come out? And I'm just so excited to have them. Kids activities Saturday and Sunday from the MSU Extension. You can make and take planting projects thanks to RN Construction, who sponsored that. Kids Zone games and activities so the kids can get the wiggles out. Mom and dad can chill for a minute. Concessions, if you want to walk around with a pop, you can do that. We've got Country Smokehouse, Hall Boy. The center has concessions. There's Princess Mediterranean, which is so delicious. So spend a few hours, walk around, have something to eat, chill. And then, every project that you can even think of is in this space. And if you can dream it, I have so many companies that can make it come true.
This is definitely the pinnacle for home shows this year. So if you want free tickets, text us 248-202-7300. You'll win 2 tickets, or we're giving you 2 tickets. Just type the words "Hire It Done" and your name, and they'll be waiting at will call for you, of course. So let's talk about. Let's give one topic. Let's say roofing. Okay, there's probably half dozen or more roofers there.
More.
Okay, so there you go. Because roofing's the number one project that most people don't do themselves.
Yes.
You hire that done
and you
for
should
sure.
not. You absolutely should hire that done. And
Correct.
You definitely want to come and interview people because you've got questions, right? What kind of shingles do I want? Because there's tons of different kinds. But what do I want? Metal roofing. There's companies that do that. How do you know what's best for you for metal or shingle? Come and ask those questions. Everybody is there with the answers.
And, again, you can even get granular. There are companies there that are selling Owens Corning shingles. There are companies that sell the metal shingles. There are companies that sell GAF or CertainTeed.
Right.
And for everyone out there, as you know, what I've always said in my whole career has been the best shingle is the one that's installed properly. Okay. So if you take the best Owens Corning shingle and you don't install it properly, you've ruined it. So that's why it validates what I'm telling you and what Elizabeth's telling you. It's the contractor. Meet face to face. Talk to them and say, is this the type of contractor I want to install my roof? What are their schedule like? Do they have houses in the area similar to mine? Ask these questions that they've had roofing done and ask them to see pictures or gather the data. It's all about that, because I promise you, you don't want to kick yourself in the butt afterwards and say, I wish I would have talked to this guy. I wish I would have looked at research, because now I'm not 100% happy. I made a decision I shouldn't have, and that happens.
I never thought about with roofing is the cleanup, or how they gather all of the debris that's coming off your roof during the job, because there's shingles, there's nails, there's all sorts of stuff that can get into your lawn and everything. Yep. So there's one of the companies, L&S Home Improvement, they have this special sheeting, fabric sheeting that they put up against your house to catch everything.
Catch-all, it's called.
Cleanest, I think, but
it is. Yeah, I know L&S. A great company,
by the way. The cleanup is really important. I mean, you want the work to be done right. You want it to be done on time. You want it to be done at a fair price that you agree on. Yeah. But cleanup is so essential.
Average roof for everyone out there has about 6,000 to 10,000 nails.
Good
okay,
gravy.
6 nails per shingle. Wow. Okay, there's 23 shingles in a bundle. There's 3 bundles in a square. The average roof is 25 squares.
Granular.
You do the math. That's the savant. That's the savant side of Adam Helfman. And so for you, my friends, they strip your roof, and it's all going off the side of the house. Of course, a nail is going to fall through. Of course, little things are going to get through the cracks. But the good roofers with the catch-all, like L&S, I'll give them as an example. Good company. They also have a rake, and they have a roller with magnets on it, and they roll it around your house, and the magnets pick up
and
the nails.
Any other treasure that they might find.
Oh yeah, I'll take some treasures, of course. And of course, a dumpster. Some of them have where the dumpster is on a scissor lift, and it goes up to the house when they're taking the shingles off. So there's new technology, there's new things that they do. But again, the installation is just as important as the product. Like a generator. Generac is 90% of the business, but Kohler, Briggs & Stratton, there's other good generators out there. But if it's not sized and installed properly, my friends. This is why it's so important to go to the home show. Again, it's finding the contractor. It's finding the guy that maybe is certified by the manufacturer, that is an elite, a platinum, whatever the verbiage may be for those type of dealers. That's what you're looking for. That's how you get hassle-free home improvement, as I like to call it,
Right.
get it done properly.
And you were talking with Mistig earlier about making sure that your contractors call from Mistig.
Yeah.
But you also want to make sure your contractors are calling for permits.
Oh, yeah. What's the
Or,
law?
to have that conversation. Am I pulling the permit or are you pulling the permit?
Yeah. And that, and again, homeowners are like, I don't want to pull permits. My taxes are going to go up. I mean, it's a myth. Okay. Your taxes don't go up because of that. Your taxes go up when there's an improvement, but it has to go to the assessor, and they're so busy assessing other things that you're the last to get talked to. And it's years later, and then it's an easy way to fight it. But the reason you have to pull permits, besides being the law, is it's another set of eyes looking at your work.
Yep.
And that helps homeowners. And you know what? A good contractor has no question, no problem. Yeah, of course we pull permits. It's an automatic.
Right.
Well, of course we call Mistig.
If you're having electrical, if you're having roofing, if you're having structural, there are permits for that, and they require inspections.
Yeah.
So make sure that those are the questions that you ask as well.
So if you want free tickets to the home show, you want to give free tickets to your mother-in-law, your cousin, someone who needs to get something done, and they keep saying, "Yeah, I'm getting a kitchen. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it."
A house.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of
For
going
the
to
kids.
Amazon and Google, come to the Novi Home Show.
Yeah, get out of the house, kids. 248-202-7300. Text the words "Hire It Done" and your name, and I promise you will get 2 free tickets waiting for you at will call.
And you'll have so much fun.
Simple. It's simple. So get the dates: April 24th, 25th, and 26th, which is next weekend. On Friday, show opens at noon and goes till 7 p.m. Saturday, it opens at 10 till 7, and Sunday 10 to 5. The contractors spend a lot of time, a lot of effort getting their booth set up. If you're thinking about it, my friends, go there, meet them, ask the right questions. Neutral territory. I'll be there even.
And go to novihomeshow.com for $3 off tickets if you can't text, and all of our exhibitors and the seminar lineup and everything that's going on. And then come to the show. 70 and Sunny in a home show. And
it's a great show. I'm loving that. Elizabeth, thank you.
Thank you.
Always good to have you on the show.
I really appreciate your partnership. We're excited to have you on the seminar stage, and thanks again for
we need
helping
to
us
increase the partnership. It's in the works.
It is in the works.
Again, free tickets. Text your name and the words "Hire It Done" to 248-202-7300. You'll get 2 tickets waiting for you at will call. My name's Adam Helfman. I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Obviously, if you want a contractor, there's a lot of Hire It Done contractors at the Novi Home Show. I'll be there giving a seminar called "How to Find a Contractor You Can Trust," which is, gold as far as I'm concerned. And it's actually going to be in my new book, which is coming out at the end of the summer.
Oh, we could have that at the October show.
Oh, you kidding me?
You can do a book signing.
Ooh, it'll be at Home Depot, by the way.
Excellent. Well, those are our partners too.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week. And don't forget the home show. My name's Adam Helfman. HireItDone.com for the best contractors. Have an awesome weekend.